Some of us learned how to run before we could walk. Some of us have seen life in the raw, like we've literally been through hell and back, while some of us seem to be in that hell. Some of us are so problem-beaten that we have become life-shy. Some of us even had to throw in the towel before we had the scope to perceive the fragrance of the soap. Some of us have been so talked down to all our lives by friends and family members that these words have come to birth in us esteem issues. Some of us have found ourselves in compromising situations where our circumstances defined us and then our sense of reason couldn't hold sway. Some of us are so life-wrecked that we can't find beauty anymore in our brokenness. Some of us, as weird as it sounds, are not even confused about our sexuality. We don't know if we're straight anymore or if we are a homo. Some of us have made silly mistakes that have put us on the guilty tree for years. While some of us have been victims of circumstance, victims of abuse, victims of unrequited love. And the sum of all of these things has now become the mirror through which we see ourselves. It has automatically become what we feel, now makes us, shapes us, or even breaks us. It's in the spirit of this I've tagged my today's theme as Who Am I? This has got nothing to do with being the fat, the war, or the liquid metal. This is a soul-searching question whose answers can only be born from a place of deep-seated thought and knowledge. It's surprising how we see a car strip by, and then we can tell its name, its models, its specifications, and then we'll be in the right. We see a superfine outfit or a perfume, and we're so quick to notice its value, so quick to say it's a designer, oh, it's a Chanel, oh, it's Antonio Banderas. We seem to have up-to-speed details about these mundane things. But when it comes to knowing us, we are in oblivion. When it comes to finding us, we most times miss the way. Many of us have been struggling through life with identity crisis, trying to find our sense of self in a crazy what if with people, trying to subsume our whole lives on the premise of feelings. We say only those things that appeal to our senses are real. While many of us, in trying to touch base with the person within, we've erred on the side of ignorance. We've assumed roles we're never meant to be a cast, accepted namesakes that we're never asked to take, embraced problems as emblems of our lives, faked it just to make it. Some of us have even had to stoop so low just to fit in. Who am I? They say knowledge is power. I think it's about time we fed our ignorance with enlightenment, because knowing who you are has a way of shaping your mindset, your ideals, and your actions. If you don't know who you are, you keep running in circles. If you don't know who you are, you live under the shadows of others. If you don't know who you are, you live an undervalued life. If you don't know who you are, you will not just live a second-rate version of yourself, but you'll be a third-rate version of yourself. If you don't know who you are, the world will tell you who you are. And trust me when I tell you that most times the world's opinions about you are not authentic. Have you ever wondered why people treat you less than whom you are? Ever wondered why you have suffered feats of rejection? Ever wondered why you so much crave validations from others? Ever wondered why you're so susceptible to hurtful words from others? Ever wondered why life's vicissitudes get to you real hard? I think it boils down to one thing. I think it has to do with identity issues. I think it has to do with you not yet being in sync with whom you truly are. I want you to ask yourself this question: who am I? Who do I know and say I am? What is my identification module? What is my composition? Notice I did not ask you to ask yourself who do people say you are, because people's opinions of you are value judgments. And then in the hierarchy of opinions about your sense of self, your opinions rank lists. Oh, come on, notice. I also did not ask you who the people or who do you feel you are, because feelings are fickle. They are subject to happenings. They can be deceptive. Little wonder you see yourself, you think you're swollen in love today, and tomorrow you're out of love. That's a story for another day. I ask you to ask yourself, who am I on the basis of the Word of God? What are the undeniable facts my manufacturer has got to say about my life? I know who I am. This has got nothing to do with self-regarding nonsense. I hope someone is affirming this word too with me, because there's power in the spoken word. I know who I am. I am Esohe Michael, the daughter of the Most High God. In Him I live and move, and in Him I have my being. I am a treasure trove, a warehouse of God's love. Come on, I'm special, so special, that if God had to break protocol, He left His divinity, assumed a human nature just to redeem me. What does that tell you? I'm a freeborn, bought with a supreme price. My past is not my nest. No room for guilt tripping. Guess what? Because my quality is top-notch. I'm the apple of His eyes, His workmanship. I was not made as an afterthought. He knew me before he formed me. To the extent he can tell you the number of my hair. I'm a purpose-built person, not an assembly line product. I wasn't massively produced. I was lovingly, if you know, you know, wonderfully, fearfully made and positioned on the planet Earth by the master craftsman God himself. What does that tell you? Your hurtful words never made me and wouldn't make me. If I was fearfully made, that means I scare problems away. Problems do not have the capacity, not to talk of the audacity to scare me. I know who I am. This has got nothing to do with superiority complex. Hope someone is on the same page with me. I carry a grace that can't be outraced, an aura that is contagious. Come on, my gender is not a glass ceiling. I'm more than a pretty face. Don't be deceived by my fragility, because behind this is a rigidity more like the nest of steel. I am a survivor. My background is not my bound. My present circumstance is not my final stance. I am a walking miracle going somewhere to transform lives. I am the chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a peculiar nation. Remember that city that the Bible talked about that is on the hills that can't be hidden? Now me, I carry light. I remember how we aired in childhood, and then we sang that song, oh little light of mine, I'm gonna let you shine. You know, like right now I feel like smanking my teachers for making me sing that song, because the light I carry isn't little, little rara. This light I carry shines brighter than the supernova star. This light that I carry shines brighter and brighter onto a perfect day. This light I carry will bring kings to its rising. This light I carry will bring foreigners to my abode. I am an internal excellency, a joy to many generations. I am the salt of the earth. I add flavor and preservatives wherever I go. Without any contradiction, I'll tell you, I'm blessed and blessed unconditionally, blessed intellectually, blessed psychologically, blessed relationally, blessed financially. I know who I am. I want you to reiterate the statement. I know who I am. I know who God says I am. And not even the devil, any problem, or any person can tell me otherwise. Thank you so much for watching. If this has blessed you, please don't forget to click on the red button to subscribe. Go to Esohe Michael, click on that red button. Don't forget to like, to comment, to share. Please share this. Share. I'll see you when I see you. Don't forget to stay safe and say sayonara.